Jason, how did Tiger Woods explain his Sunday?
He said he hit the ball great, and he just couldn't get anything to fall. And really, he's right about that. I'm not sure about the hitting it great part. He hit it okay. There were times when he was flaring out some shots. He wasn't great with the irons in his hand, but his putting just was never there. He only made one putt of more than 5 feet over the final 36 holes. He just can't do that. I don't care if your name is Tiger Woods. You can't do that and win a major championship.
Prior to today, Jason, what did you know about Y.E. Yang?
Well, he was one of the guys on a very short list who had seen Tiger head-to-head in the final round of the tournament and beaten him back in the 2006 HSBC Champions Tournament in China, a co-sanctioned event on the European Tour and Asian Tour. So, he's a guy that had been there and done that a little bit, at least more so than a lot of other players out there. Won earlier this year on the PGA Tour, where he's now a regular member at the Honda Classic, and he's a good, solid player. 37 years old, been around, played all over the world, and now he's got a major championship to his credit. The first Asian-born player to ever win a major on the men's side.
Jason, put today's PGA Championship into historical perspective.
We are going to remember this as the one that Tiger Woods lost as opposed to the one that Y.E. Yang won. I'm taking nothing against Yang. He played beautifully over the course of the weekend. He had the low round on both Saturday and Sunday. When you do that, you're going to win these tournaments. But we're going to remember this for Tiger Woods losing that 14 for 14 with the 54-hole lead going into the final round of a major. We're going to remember it for a final round 75. We're going to remember it for putts that just didn't drop. And, it's not the Tiger Woods that we've been accustomed to seeing over the years. We've seen him, go for the jugular every single time he's been on top of the leaderboard at a major championship, and he played conservative golf over the weekend, and in the end, it hurt him. Whether you can be critical of him for that or not, that's what did him in the end of this tournament.
Jason, how do we characterize the 2009 season now for Tiger Woods?
It's still a successful season if you listen to him. I've talked to him before in the past, and he's told me that if I don't win a major, it's a lost season. Well, he amended that to say that, because he's coming back off knee surgery. Remember, 12 months ago at this time, he was still on the couch, laid up on crutches, and couldn't even get up off the couch by himself. So, he has made a huge recovery. Now has 5 PGA Tour wins and 13 starts this season. He's maybe still the front runner for Player of the Year, although Y.E. Yang, now with a major and one other win, is probably pressing him a little bit for that one. But he still says it's a success, even though he didn't win a major. He may feel differently about that. He said that before the tournament. May feel differently about that now that he was the 18, 36, and a 4-hole leader at the PGA Championship. It didn't come through with a victory.
Lastly, Jason, as we have a chance to digest everything here, what's the most surprising aspect about the way things played out?
I think it's just that maybe it wasn't a Padraig Harrington or an Ernie Els or DJ Singh, all of whom were up on the leaderboard at one point throughout the weekend, that got to Tiger Woods. It wasn't that former major champion. It wasn't that had the experience of being there and doing that in the past. And, in recent tournaments, we've seen, in the majors in the past, the guys that have caught Tiger Woods on a Sunday haven't been those types of players. It's been Bob May at the 2000 PGA, Chris DeMarco at the 2005 Masters, and, of course, Rocco Mediate last year at the U.S. Open. And those are all guys who have never won a major in their career but have hung with Tiger on major Sundays. So for whatever reason, we haven't seen the big guns be able to stand up to Tiger and beat him when they're playing head-to-head down the stretch. But the other guys have been able to do it. You can certainly characterize Y.E. Yang as another guy, but he's the guy that finished on top of Tiger for the first time playing head-to-head in the final round of the major. Had the lead coming in.
All right, terrific perspective from ESPN.com. Golf writer Jason Sobel. Jason, many thanks.
Thank you.